In ancient Greek mythology, the tale of Medusa unfolds as a captivating narrative, intertwining themes of beauty, betrayal, divine punishment, and heroic quest. At its core, the story revolves around Medusa, a once beautiful priestess transformed into a monstrous Gorgon, and Perseus, the heroic figure destined to confront and slay her. The origins of Medusa trace back to her life as a mortal woman, a priestess in the service of the goddess Athena. Revered for her extraordinary beauty, Medusa caught the eye of Poseidon, the god of the sea. In one version of the myth, Poseidon, consumed by desire, violated the sanctity of Athena's temple and raped Medusa within its sacred confines. Alternatively, some versions suggest a consensual relationship between Medusa and Poseidon. Athena, discovering the desecration of her temple, was incensed in her divine wrath. She punished Medusa for the violation by transforming her into a Gorgon, a monstrous creature with snakes for hair and a gaze that could turn any living being to stone. This transformation served as both a retribution for Medusa's actions and a means of protecting her from further harm, exiled to a desolate island. Often identified as Sarpedon, Medusa roamed in isolation, once a paragon of beauty. She now bore a visage that petrified any who dared to gaze upon her. Her once lustrous locks were replaced by a writhing mass of snakes, and the curse of her gaze turned the secluded isle into a realm of dread. The narrative takes a pivotal turn with the introduction of Perseus, a hero whose destiny was intricately tied to the Gorgon king Polydectes. Smitten with Perseus's mother Danae, devised a cunning plan to rid himself of the hero. The king demanded that Perseus bring him the head of the Gorgon Medusa, a quest deemed perilous and seemingly insurmountable. Unaware of the king's true intentions, Perseus embarked on his epic journey. The gods, however, were not indifferent to his fate. Hermes, the messenger of the gods, bestowed upon Perseus a pair of winged sandals to enhance his mobility. Athena, with her wisdom, provided a mirrored shield that would later prove crucial in facing Medusa. Hades, god of the underworld, contributed a cap of invisibility, further augmenting Perseus's chances of success. Guided by these divine gifts, Perseus set forth to find the Gorgons. Upon reaching their isolated island, he discovered the Gorgon sisters, Medusa, the mortal one, and her immortal siblings Stheno and Euryale. Using the mirrored shield to avoid direct eye contact and the petrifying gaze, Perseus carefully approached the sleeping Gorgons, aiming to evade detection. The climax of the story unfolds with Perseus confronting Medusa. With Athena's guidance and divine intervention, he skillfully maneuvered through the lair of the Gorgons, ultimately decapitating Medusa while she slept. In the moment of her demise, two beings sprung forth from her lifeless body: Pegasus, the winged horse, and Chrysaor, the giant, retreating with Medusa's head. Perseus used the cap of invisibility to escape the wrath of Stheno and Euryale. The Gorgon sisters, now bereaved of their mortal sibling, pursued Perseus relentlessly, but his divine gifts allowed him to elude their grasp. Perseus, carrying the severed head of Medusa, embarked on a series of adventures. The head, still possessing its petrifying gaze, became a powerful weapon. Perseus used it judiciously in his subsequent quests, turning adversaries to stone and overcoming various challenges. The myth of Medusa, though tragic at its core, holds enduring symbolism in Greek mythology. Medusa represents the consequences of defying the gods and the unpredictable nature of divine wrath. Her transformation into a Gorgon serves as a cautionary tale, emphasizing the importance of respecting sacred spaces and divine authority. The heroism of Perseus in facing such a formidable foe and the strategic use of divine gifts showcase the triumph of mortal ingenuity over mythical adversity. The myth also explores themes of justice, revenge, and the cyclical nature of life and death. In conclusion, The tale of Medusa is a multifaceted narrative that weaves together elements of divine intervention, a heroic quest, and the eternal struggle between mortal and immortal forces. The characters of Medusa and Perseus, immortalized in myth, continue to resonate across cultures as symbols of tragedy, resilience, and the intricate relationship between gods and humanity.